Bhí Tyrone chun deireadh sa cléis sin, roimh aimsigh Eoin Mugsy Mulligan an lírád agus é ar an lína 45. Chas sé a bharchalí, chuaigh sé th bheirt cosantóir agus isteach san líontán a bhach sé an lírád. Seans gur bé an cúil is fearr á scóráilú riamh I barc an gróca.
Has it back for Tyrone, seeking out Eoin Mulligan. Mulligan out in front, Christie out of the game. Mulligan, they've got to work a score from this. Eoin Mulligan, options to his left, still Mulligan! Mulligan! What a goal! That is one of the great goals we've seen at Croke Park. Magic, magic Mulligan.
He saw two of the most wonderful dummies, but rocketed to the back of the net. What a goal!
And what a game we have in our hands. The feet brilliant, the finish.
You hadn't been playing your best game that day, and maybe it wasn't your best season so far. And the rumour mill was abound afterwards that maybe Mickey Hart was going to take you off. Was there any truth in that?
Well, that seems to be the story okay. As I said, Paddy Christie was giving me a bit of a roasting that day. Nothing was going right. Happened to look over and seen Marty Penrose and Peter warming up, so I definitely thought it was coming off. I think Peter had a bit of a word to Mickey. Said to keep me on because we've been working well together that year. Thank God it worked out and the season changed after that.
The importance of the goal at the time in the game was apparent because, you know, you were a few points behind and it clawed you back. Did you understand at the time, or did you have any awareness at all as to how special that goal was?
None at all. I was just maybe worried at the time that we were 3 points down and we needed a goal at that stage. But, you know, I didn't realise, you know, people were coming up to me after the match and, you know, saying, you know, some goal. I just did a backdoor exit. I drove back up to Cookstown. It was only when I got to the local bar that I realised, you know, how special it was. My phone didn't stop and different things I got there. People come up and congratulate, and then on the Tuesday, Mickey Hart come over and says there's a couple of journalists looking for you there on Sunday, where are we at? And of course I couldn't really tell an answer to that. Like, to do two dummies like that there and for the boys to fall for it, you know, you can't practice that. It's just something that happens, and you know, if it worked, it worked. You know, if it didn't, I'd probably made a fool of myself. So thank God it went in the end.
The game went to a replay. After the goal brought you back into it. You won the replay, onto the All-Ireland final. You won that. How incredible a year was it for you? It
wasn't the best years for me till up to the Dublin game when I scored that goal, and then the replay. I happened to play very well that game. It just seemed to catapult the boys' season. And then against Kerry to beat them, you know, if everybody says you have to beat Kerry to win Northern Ireland, and we did it that day, and it's a year you'll never forget.
Máis bhí sé fiochan tíos na méarnta na pictiúí dearnachas an gluthe ceanna se bhábhíle sa cúig. Ach anna bhléananig Tyrone agus an feachtas úntacha chuidir isteach agus is tócha go bhéad fárá go gas an feachtas áidir sin ar an máide úntach san Eoin Mulligan.
Ja, baie úntacha bhí anstocha ar a leid níos goráil sé gan Kerry stocha tean. Bud is fearr go bheith cool úntach ceanna sa cool is fearrach na críomh as fearr soundála fearr.
Tá se anna go bhfuil chéile.
Tá chuascaí na Austrráil na hánta as í rules. Agus has sé dachar teachtar ar maidin gan dát. No, cool úntach. Has scéal is for an úntach a behan for an son ó Tyrone agus sé ceanna sa cool is fearrach a bhecha riamh socha barca róchaig.
A garas doch an ar i gcíoch fá ar a máide sin